So here we go again. The Clippers suffer a setback, or should I say another setback again. But this setback is for the season opener, of course, which is tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers, which I think the Clippers should win 110-95, even still. But, it's like, damn, with the Clippers, it's like always something, and it's like, damn, this is a season opener. Everything seemed to be going good. The preseason went good for them. Everybody was there. Everybody's ready to go. And then Terrence Mann, twists his ankle in practice, I think yesterday or the other day, going after maybe trying to block a shot. And he had a high ankle sprain, I believe is what they're calling it. And he might be out for a week or something like that, a week or two or something. And it's not nothing really major, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like what else has to happen to this team in regards to injuries, setbacks, and things like that? It seems like if it's going to happen, it's going to happen to the Clippers. That's just what it seems like to me, And this is not nothing major in regards to long term, but it's just like a setback because Ty Lue had this specific lineup to where he wanted to insert Terrence Mann into the lineup, the starting lineup with the Kawhi and PG and Russell Westbrook. And I was interested to see exactly how it would look. I wanted to see exactly how they would, gel with all of them on the floor with Terrence Mann. Because I think Terrence Mann is a really good, young prospect. I think he's the type of young player that, can really, give a team a boost at times when they need it, when they're not playing up to their level and their capabilities. He's the type of guy that's an energy guy. And like I said, his 3-point shot has gotten better percentage-wise over the last few years. And, defensively, well, I mean, he's already, dependable in regards to defensively. He's going to definitely play hard on that end. He's definitely going to give you, everything he's got on that end of the floor. And I think that's something that, a lot of teams, like about Terrence Mann, which is the reason why in a lot of trade proposals that came this offseason towards the Clippers, Terrence Mann his name came up the most because it's like people see his versatility on both ends of the floor. And when you have a two-way young stud like that, sky's the limit for a guy like Terrence Mann. It really is. And especially the years he's been playing with Kawhi and PG, learning the game from them along from Ty Lue, it really is going to make him a much better player even than what he was years prior. And like I said, I wanted to see what he would look like, against the Portland Trail Blazers. I wanted to see what he looked like, in regards to being in the starting lineup with Kawhi and PG along with Russell Westbrook. I wanted to see how that fit was going to go because I wasn't 100% sure how that fit would go along. But, you have to, scratch him out. So more than likely, of course, Ty Lue's going to switch some things up, but you might see Bones Highland or somebody like that in the starting lineup, or taking the place of Terrence Mann in the lineup and everything. Or maybe, maybe we might see Robert Covington somewhere in there, get him some more minutes and stuff. Because I think, in order for the Clippers to really go far, I think they're going to need somebody like him, as I said in my previous video when I spoke about Robert Covington and his value to the team, even though his value doesn't show up in the stat sheet, the numbers and all that. But I mean, sometimes the numbers don't tell you how impactful a player is unless you really actually watch the game and see what they can do on the floor. And I think that, Rocco is one of those type players, what I'm saying? So maybe it'd be an opening for him to get more minutes, or for him to get minutes. Not saying he'd be inserted in the starting lineup or anything, but I'm just saying maybe it would be an opportunity for him to, display what he can do a little bit more and things like that. Hopefully Terrence Mann has a speedy recovery, but this is something the Clippers really don't need, to start a season opener. You're missing a starter out of the lineup that you had set, plans for, and it just seems like it's honestly it's not fair to the team, and it's just not fair to Ty Lue, and it's just not fair all the way around. It seems like this team always seems to be the team that's injury riddled, even though it's literally not true, but it always just seems that way because that's just the way it seems with the Clippers. They seem like they never could stay healthy, whether it's a minor injury, a long-term injury. It's like, damn, hopefully this is not signs of things to come for the team. We hope not. Hopefully, it's a speedy recovery on his end. Hopefully, like I said, Terrence Mann comes back pretty quickly and gets inserted in the starting lineup, so we can really see how this defensive guru type team is really going to put it all together. Because really, that's mainly the reason why that Ty Lue inserted him in the starting lineup, because he liked the fact of Terrence Mann's defense and the fact that his 3-point percentage has went up the last year or two. That definitely will help them in regards to stretching the floor a little bit better, because Russell Westbrook being in the starting lineup, you don't have an availability of somebody stretching the floor with him, because he's a horrific 3-point shooter, most nights. So it's like with Terrence Mann in there, he shoots a higher percentage from three. So maybe they can balance it out a little bit more with Terrence Mann shooting and Russ taking less jumpers and Russ just being more in attack mode and, finding people and getting the assists that he needs to get to help this team get to where they're trying to go. And I think that was really more the mindset of the reason why inserting Terrence Mann in there would be a good thing, along with the fact that Russ plays defense too, but I would still say that Terrence Mann is a better defender, especially on-ball defender, especially than Russell Westbrook. So, it's like Terrence Mann was going to balance out what Russ doesn't do well. And I think that was, Ty Lue's approach. And rightfully so. It's a good approach. It's not a bad one. I just wanted to see how the fit would go along, with everybody in the starting lineup and how they would fit offensively and, defense. I think defensively, on the defensive side, I think they would have fit perfectly, but offensively, I would like to see how they, gelled and, how they fit as a team and as a unit and things like that. So, like I said, we'll see how it goes, but hopefully it's a speedy recovery, for Terrence Mann, and hopefully he comes back pretty quickly, and hopefully the Clippers take care of business tonight and move on to the next game. Start out 1-0. It's a game at home, so you got to go out there and put a show on and rep the city. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments and we'll talk about it.